Hi everyone, and welcome to Jabba in the Hut. Yes, it's there, Jabba in the Hut. Yes. This is what we do. We are here. We are back. Celtic are playing tomorrow. There's been Rangers played today, and they drew at Hearts, which I am absolutely flabbergasted about, because at the end of the day, Hearts lie down for them, and Hearts take their shots down very slowly, but they do it. And if that really annoys anybody, then fair enough. You know what I mean? You want me to cry about it? Absolutely not. So yeah, like I said from the other video before, I think Rangers are going to struggle this season, and that just proves the point today. Rangers basically just couldn't get it done today. They couldn't finish, they tried their best, don't get me wrong. They played, I've seen some of the second half, and I was going to say half there, but I've had a wee drink, I've had a good day with the family and all that. We had a wee barbecue and all that kind of thing, and we just kind of chilled a wee bit and just had a laugh. Basically this is, I'm starting the season off by doing a preview video for the Celtic versus Kilmarnock. So I'm very, very sorry if sometimes my words don't come out as well as they do, but I will try my very, very best, and I'll keep my Dutch courage up. This, my friends, is a Jägermeister and Pepsi Max. Yes, I said it like that. It's a Pepsi Max and Jägermeister. If you've never tried Jägermeister and cola, get on it. You know what I mean? Get on it like a carb on it. Because at the end of the day, it's lovely. It's great. And it nestles itself right down your throat. Anyway, this isn't an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting. This is me basically talking about what I think will happen in the game tomorrow against Celtic versus Kilmarnock. Flag Day, Champions Sunday, when it should have been Saturday, but it was Sunday because obviously Kilmarnock had to play against Serial Bruges. Obviously Celtic, well, they've got one major injury, and that's obviously Diza Media and Narowski. But we all knew that the season was going to start probably with playing Scales at the back. Yes, okay, play Scales at the back. He's solid enough to come in and cover that line. I am 100% behind that decision to give Scales that starting role beside Carter Vickers. But the main thing we've got to look at here, guys, is it's only one injury. One major injury to the starting lineup. Narowski was never really thought to be in there, but you might start Lagerbielka. We don't really know. It's just one of these things. I think Scales has done enough to obviously deserve that position, and he's been playing in the pre-season games, which we won the pre-season cup this time. It's usually Rangers that win the pre-season cup, but this time we've won it, which is a great testament to Celtic and their not spending money ways. Obviously, the signing of Bernardo is a fantastic bit of news. We would really like Adam Eder to be over that line, and then that would complete it. But, we have to stay patient again, don't we? Because this board just like to sit in their hands and not make any decisions. I would say this right now, though. If we do not sign Adam Eder, I would very, very much like for Celtic to be signing a player in Bojan Miovski. And people have been saying to me he's exactly the same kind of player as Kyogo. But my God, that boy can score. He can score against us and he can score against Rangers. So sometimes you just got to make that leap of faith. People have been talking about Lawrence Shanklin. Absolutely not. Don't want him at the club. I think okay, he's done really, really well for Hearts, blah, 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 blah. But still that point is there where I just think it's not his club. And that's all I'm going to say about that. It's not the club that he wants to play for. If he wants to go to Rangers, then absolutely go play for Rangers. That's That would be fantastic for him, because generally I think that would be Lawrence Shankland's kind of club, to play for. And that's not because he's got affiliations with the club or anything like that. It's just because, I believe that could be his kind of style, and that would make him still score goals and still be relative in the Scottish Premier League, instead of coming to Celtic and probably being, aka a bench warmer for Kyogo. He can't be that, he's what? Sorry, a wee slight scratch in my arse there. What's that about? So I just think he'd be a bench warmer for Celtic. His career would probably divot, and he's not getting any younger. So we have to kind of think smart here. If we're not going to get Adam Eder, then we need to get someone who can score in the Scottish Premier League and possibly the Champions League. You know what I mean? Carrying on. We're talking about Celtic versus Kilmarnock tomorrow. Flag Day, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be one of those days. If you're going to the game, very good for you, because you might end up getting some surprises. Maybe Adam Eder will come onto the park and say, "Hey, I've signed. I hate Norwich. I'm finally away. I've done everything that I can, and I've said all the arseholes and country words that I can say to get away from Norwich." But the main point is we need Celtic to make a bid in order for that to happen. So if Celtic make a bid, then we can take Adam Eder, and then Adam Eder can come to us and we can be there, and hand movements all over the place. And I'm sorry if I'm really energetic. I'm just there. I'm really excited for this season, for Celtic to start playing again. Sneaky wee scratch in my arse there again. What's that about? You know what I mean? So here we go. Starting lineup for Celtic tomorrow will be Schmeichel. I love saying that name in the Celtic squad. I absolutely fucking love it. Well done, Celtic, for getting Kasper Schmeichel in. Then we have Scales, we have Carter Vickers as your two centre backs. Then you have, it's going to be Anthony Ralston, I think, for right back. As much as Scotland were complete fucking bend over backwards kind of performances, Anthony Ralston kind of stuck up for me. He had a bad performance in the first game against Germany, but that's fucking Germany, come on. The next couple of games after that, he was okay. So I think he deserves to start the season at least. I know Alistair Johnson had a good Copa America, and well done to him. You know what I mean? Very, very good defender, and can't wait to see him back in the starting lineup. But I think for this game starting up, I think Anthony Ralston should probably start. If it's different and Alistair Johnson starts, then fair enough. You know what I mean? It's not a bad decision in either way. So that's right back. Left back, Greg Taylor, obviously, because we don't have anybody else. Greg Taylor, good player, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that about his performances or anything like that. Great servant to the club. I hope he gets a new deal, to be honest. I hope he signs a new deal, because I think he'd be a great backup. You don't know how much work this boy's done to just be in this squad. Under Ange, he was brilliant. Under Brendan, he was okay, but people just seem to kind of pick him out, and for me, I think that's harsh. I think it's very, very harsh, but you've got to start Greg Taylor anyway, because he's there, you know what I mean? Then, midfield, you've got Hatate, O'Reilly, and obviously McGregor. You need to start the three in that midfield. Then, for your wingers, you have Kuhn. Can Forrest play left? I think it's going to be Mikey Johnson, isn't it? It's going to be Mikey Johnson. It's going to be. He scored 2 goals in pre-season, so you've got to give him that chance. You've got to give him that chance to say, look, I'm here, I'm ready to go, let's do this. You know what I mean? So yeah, Mikey Johnston, because Maeda's injured, and Kuhn for me. Yes. Might be a surprising option there if he probably goes for James Forrest, but I think Kuhn. I think James Forrest should only really be playing if he's the last option. And that's fine because, he's getting to a fair age, but he's got the experience to do stuff. I think if we want to hold the ball and not make stupid mistakes and give the ball away, then I think you bring on James Forrest. I think that's what's the plan. Then up front, obviously, you've got the main man, the main maestro, the only man, Kyogo. That's my starting lineup. My score, I would say, because Kilmarnock played against Serial Bruges, I would probably say this will be an easy win for Celtic. I'll say a whopping 5-1. 5-1. There we go. I've said it. It's out there. Rangers drew today. Celtic will want to gain the points unless they try and make it a more competitive start to the season. I don't really see fit, but I can potentially see, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this out of disrespect for Kilmarnock. I'm just saying that they could potentially be knackered for that game. We are travelling and coming back. They might not be bored playing against us. I know we're Celtic, but sometimes teams and players can be fucking knackered. Like, you know what I mean? So we have to be real about this. Anyway, guys, yeah, that's it. That's all I've got to say. We're back, and I'm back. Potentially. I seem early days when I've had a few of these, you know what I mean? Again, Jägermeister and Pepsi Max. Class conjunction. Like, you know what I mean? It really... Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Try it yourselves. I mean, I'm not like an alcoholic guru or anything like that, but this is the stuff I used to drink when I went to the cat house with my mates. Brilliant stuff. Fantastic. You know what I mean? And out of this video, you've also had two sneaky scratches of the arse. You know, so you've got to look at it this way, guys. Tomorrow, 4:30 kickoff. I know, I don't understand it as well. The Premier League's not even fucking on. Why are we 4:30? I don't get it, guys. Anyway, sorry for my language. If there's any kids that come across this and they watch it, I'm sorry. I'm absolutely sorry. I'm not sorry. You're watching it. Why are you watching it? It's YouTube. Oh. Anyway, guys. Remember, doing something means everything. And if you're going to the game tomorrow, just be alright. I hope you've all got the Monday off so you can enjoy the season starting again. Football is back and it's back to its full pelt. Yeah, I can't wait. I hate it when the football ends because, you know, you end up with nothing to do. But thankfully we've had you know, international matches and international tournaments to keep us company, and also the Olympics that have been really, really weird. But you know, this is the world today. It's all good. Anyway, guys, love yous. Remember, doing something means everything.